was born in the heart of Cajun country, so he knows a thing or two about seafood, I'd say. And he's here today to make us his stuffed crabs that we're going to stuff ourselves with. Welcome, Top Chef finalist and the owner of Troups South in New Orleans, Chef Isaac Troups. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
We're so
Thank
excited
you.
to have you. Our kitchen smells phenomenal.
I'm happy to be here, and with crab, one of my favorite things on the planet.
Me too. I love crab. Cameron loves crab.
Yep.
Corey loves crab. Maria loves crab. And Maria's already digging in. So
Oh, you're going, yeah. Don't wait and let it get cold. Eat up now. We can talk later.
That's right.
This is one of the recipes that's in your new cookbook, Chasing the Gator.
Right.
You probably know a few things about chasing gators.
I do. I've chased a couple myself.
Right, exactly. I was going to say
My
growing up
younger
in the
years.
South. Now, the whole book basically is just a celebration of Cajun history and Cajun food, right?
Right. So I'm 100% born and raised in the middle of Cajun
Born and
country.
raised.
Born and raised. That's right. And it's actually a little spot in South Louisiana. It's not all Louisiana. You know, like I get in a lot of fights. Like just because you're from Louisiana doesn't mean you're Cajun. Sorry, I make the rules here. But so I grew up with this bounty of seafood and bounty of the land. You could go out back and harvest crabs and crawfish and catch fish and raise pigs. So I just grew up with this wonderful fascination with food. And as you can tell, I still to this day have that fascination.
Yeah, and thank goodness for that because you make some really great food. And you did a lot of crabbing growing up.
Do a lot of crabbing growing up. So the beautiful thing about crabbing is you go out and go fishing. The first thing you do is you throw your crab traps out. Then you go fishing, and then you come back, and you've got crabs waiting for you.
It's as easy as that?
It's as easy as that. I mean, you even do this where you pick up a line and just have a turkey neck on a line and do it with a net. You could do that as a young person and just have 8 crabs and just eat that for the night.
They're that bountiful.
They're that bountiful. Crabs would just come on over, and they're delicious. We got some of the best crab meat in South Louisiana, but I'm biased.
So what kind of crab meat are we using today?
So we got some Louisiana jumbo lump crab.
Okay.
This is the good stuff. And the thing about this dish is so good because it's so simple. You don't dip the lily in gold. The lily is the crab meat. So you just got to dress it up a little bit with herbs and spices and a little bit, not too much breadcrumb. That's the number one thing you get stuffed crabs. A lot of filler, a lot of spices.
Right.
You don't taste a whole lot of crab. So this recipe, you taste the crab.
So if we can't get this lump crab, what other kind of crab could we use?
Any kind of fresh crab you can get. Honestly, Dungeness crab works well. Okay. Stone crab, rock crab, any good crab that you have around you, the local, the better, and the fresher, the better.
Okay, all right. So we have our beautiful lily, like you said.
We have our beautiful lily crab.
And we just add some scallions.
We got some green onions.
Green onions, all right.
We got a little bit of mayonnaise. I get made fun of for my pronunciation of mayonnaise, but oh well, here we are.
Is that how they say it in New Orleans?
No, this is how I say it in New Orleans. I even get made fun. So we got some lemon zest. Don't skip on the zest. Some parsley.
Okay.
Some good fresh lemon juice because Mother Nature's acidity is number one.
I agree.
Some salt. A little bit of cayenne because you know where I'm from.
Oh, there you go.
And we're just going to mix this together. Now, the technique is all in folding it because you don't want to break the crab meat up. You paid good money for this crab meat.
Right.
And it's beautiful. And if you broke it all up, you'd look like an amateur. And I don't think you'd look like an amateur.
So you want to keep it lumpy.
Keep it lumpy. So just folding it. And the secret technique right here is butter. Now, butter, but you got to do it last minute because it's going to seize up on this cold crab meat. But it's going to make your crab cakes rich and delicious. And who doesn't like butter? I mean, come on.
I mean, everything's better with butter.
Everything's better with butter. I subscribe to that. So just a little bit of melted butter, not too hot. And we're just going to barely mix that in. And then last minute, just a little bit of breadcrumbs.
I like that you're not using all those breadcrumbs because you're right. It takes away from the actual crab cake.
Just a little bit of the crunch, but not like the whole bready taste
Exactly.
and filler feel to it. You know?
Exactly. Just a little bit of binder.
No, you could eat this as is. Put it on top of a salad.
It's absolutely delicious because I'm going to do it like this.
Okay, I'm going to try it too.
You can put it on romaine lettuce or just eat it out the bowl like I do at night, just straight from the fridge. You know, but right now.
Or you can make crab cakes.
You can absolutely make crab cakes. But right now, we're just going to make it really easy and just stuff them right into the crab.
Okay.
And this is a great way to just highlight the crab and highlight some Southern techniques.
Now, when you get the lump crab, do you ever get those little like bits of bone and stuff in it? Do you know what I'm talking about? The shell?
Yeah, that's going to happen with any shellfish. I don't care if you have lobster, crab, or shrimp. You may have a little bit of shell, and a proper Southerner would just spit that out. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You're gonna get a little bit of shell no matter what. You try to pick through it as little bit as much as possible. And then we're just going to bake these off real gently. 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes because we just want to warm the crab up.
Okay.
Get it too hot and you're going to break the mayonnaise, you're going to break the emulsification, and then you'll have greasy crab cakes or greasy stuffed crab, and I will look down upon you.
We don't want that. As you do that, I got to ask you about your family's fish camp.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
We've always had a fish camp. We've always had a hunting camp when I was growing up. Hunting camp and fish camp. We got 2 kinds of camps, and the
Well,
camp
look
is
at
great.
that. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, oh no,
Those pictures.
These are beautiful. Oh yeah. So that's me harvesting crabs off my father's boat. He made sure if I fell in the water that I would be easily seen. That's me. That's me harvesting oysters right outside the camp, so we could literally walk outside, grab wild oysters and crack them. That's me boiling crabs in the middle of the swamp like a true cliche Cajun. That's a big spread of just boiled crawfish and boiled crabs and the bounty, and that's what Cajun food is. It's community getting together to eat, and that's what the great thing is.
Seriously.
I forgot about the crawfish in the South. That's so fun.
I know, right?
Oh, it's so much fun. This is delicious.
You're really, really good. And honestly, it doesn't feel like it. I mean, I don't know. Something about crab seems very intimidating, but not the way you just did it. I feel like I could pull this off for sure.
This is phenomenal.
Is that, did anyone
Maria didn't like it at all.
Anyone called that last one there?
I did. That is.
I feel like it was more of I called it first.
I called it first.
Here,
and
fight
then I
fight
called
over it.
Dibs.
I've got kids. Fight over it.
That's what's happening here. It's getting real, everybody. Full recipe. You can make this at home. You don't have to fight over it. Go to hallmarkchannel.com and connect. Oh my goodness, look what's happening.
It's really good out there.
now.
And Cajun food is not hard. It's not hard at all. It is particular. Use fresh ingredients. Don't do a whole lot to it. Put some love into it. Crack a beer while you're fixing food. It's the only way to do it.
It's all about the love in the South.
It's all about
Thank
the
you
love.
so much, Isaac. Awesome.
Isaac,
Connect
this
with
is
Isaac on
great.
the social media too, everybody.